Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm going to show you how to create an icon progress bar. So basically you have the normal horizontal progress bar, and I thought it will be cool to create something unique. So basically use an icon like this one, and you can just use it as a progress bar, just like this. So today I'm going to show you how to create exactly that. So first of all, let's create a project. So we go here and we type this, create expo app. Now I'm using this template setting, so it will create it in JavaScript. Meanwhile, while it's creating the project, we can go to this site, SVG Repo, and here you can find any icon you want. You just search here and you can use it commercially, so that's pretty cool. For me, I use this one, so just downloaded this one. Okay, so let's name our app. I'll just call it SVG tutorial. Now we can type cd svg tutorial, and it will take us to the project directory, and now we can type npx expo start, like so, to start the project. Okay, great. So now if you have Expo Go in your phone, you can scan this QR code, or you can press A to launch it in the emulator if you have one. Okay, great. So now that it's working, we can press here to split the terminal, and we need to install a library called react-native-svg. So because we're using Expo, we can use this. So make sure to cd to the directory first, and then we can install it. Okay, and now let's get started on the project. So the first thing that we're gonna wanna do is import React and import the use state hook. I will explain the imports later, you'll see them in the project. The second thing that we want to import is view, button and style sheet. And the third thing is the stuff from the React Native SVG. So like so. This is what we're gonna use. I'm going to explain it once we actually get to use them. Okay, so we can keep the container here, but we can remove this. And now, before that we're starting to work on the components, let's press enter here. Now create a progress variable, and it will use the useStateHook, so we can update the value in real time, like so. This is going to be the progress, so it will be between 0 and 1, and it's basically the percent of the progress of the bar. Now we can work on the SVG component. The size can be whatever you want. And now we're going to use defs. Inside of defs you can use components of SVG and then reuse them afterwards. So now we'll use linear gradient, which basically can help us creating gradients. Let's give it an ID, and here we'll define where exactly the gradient is. So I want to do it from bottom to top, so I'll use one for y1 and the rest will be 0, like so. You can of course change it to your liking. Okay, and now we're going to use a stop component with the offset of 0. Stop component is basically where the color stops in the gradient, and you can add multiple stops. However, we're going to use 3 for now, or 2 depending on what we want. I'll show you later. Let's give it a color of red. It's a pretty good color for flame, I think. and here the opacity will be 1. Okay, now the second stop will use our progress variable. So the offset of it will be, we'll use the special parentheses, I don't remember how to call it, but basically this, using this we can use a variable like so, and then we times that, and then we multiply that by 100, so we get the percentage, and then we just add percentage like so. The stop color will also be red, we'll see why soon, and the stop opacity will be 1. Now we can copy this stop, copy and paste it like so, and just add, after the 100 we add a 0.01, so it's basically right above this one, and then change the color to transparent. So now that's done, we can have our path. The path is basically the line that controls how the shape looks, and inside of D we use our SVG, so we can open up the Fire SVG, and then as you can see we just need to use this D, so we copy it and then we put it inside of D, and then for fill we will use our created gradient like so, and now we can close path. Okay, so now we should have a black fire icon or whatever icon you want. This is basically this stop. So let's create buttons to control the progress. Give it a title of increase progress. Now on press we'll create an arrow function. I'm just doing it inside, but you can do it outside of the on press prop. Let's do previous value will be of min pref, and then we increase the value by 0.1 and the maximum will be 1. Now let's create a button to reset the progress, so it will be pretty much the same. Let's call it reset progress, and on press we will just set the progress to 0 like so. Okay, so now that we have this, we can increase the progress, and as you can see it goes up just like that. I think it's very good. Then we can reset it, and just like that. Now if we want to change it up a little bit, we can actually use stop opacity 0, and this way it will be completely invisible at first, and then we can increase progress and it will just show the progress without the black icon. Another cool thing that we can do is actually use a gradient and not like a solid color like so, by removing this line of code and then changing the color to, let's say, orange. I think it will look good. Now we have a red one like so, and then we can increase progress, and as you can see it uses a gradient just like that. I think it looks really good. So that's it. I hope you learned something, and if you have any questions you can comment below. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.